welcome in. I'm just sharing with people. Happy Monday. Breathing into that root chakra, connecting with the ground, connecting with stability, connecting with peace. I give myself permission to relax. Hello, Macaulay. Welcome in. How are you? I give myself permission to breathe. I give myself permission to open up and to expand. Sending divine white light into all of your spaces, into my space. Sending divine white light down your central channel. Thank you, Seth, for liking the live. I am good. Thanks for asking. Allow yourself to breathe in again to that root chakra, connecting with that red ball of energy down there. Breathing in, breathing in. Breathe out. Anchor yourself down into the ground. Thank you, Macaulay, for liking the live. Breathe down into the ground and connect. I am stable. Thank you. There's a hair somewhere on me. I am stable and I am safe. Letting stress start to leave, letting your body start to get heavy. Opening up everyone's auras. Hang on, let me share with a few more people that I know are not here yet. Thank you, Casual, for liking the live. Let's go up into the stomach. Let's go ahead and release anything that we've been, can't talk today. Anything you have been holding on to today. Breathing into that sacral chakra. So that is orange, right in the middle of your stomach. Breathe out. I release all my stresses. I release all my worries. I release all my fears. Ooh, I release any doubts that are not mine, past, present, and future. Heavy on the doubts that are not yours. So doubts that other people have instilled, maybe because they don't view things the way that you view them. And that's okay if they don't. It doesn't mean that you're wrong just because your view doesn't agree. Ooh, allowing myself to anchor in, Breathing in deeply again to that sacral chakra, almost said root, but either one. Breathing out down to the ground. I'm no longer letting stress reside in my body as I move here tonight. As I open up my energy here tonight, stress leaves. And just pulling out the bits that are coming to the surface, helping them move more quickly. Making sure we have a nice, calm space. Going into the heart, releasing any sadness. I allow myself to release any grief I am hanging on to. I allow the grief to release its grip on me. I allow myself to start processing and see the other side of grief. Thank you, Allison, for liking the live. And grief can be for anything. It's not just the loss of a person. It could be, from a situation not playing out how you hoped, So let yourself acknowledge grief and let it start moving. I allow myself permission to acknowledge this grief. Give it permission. Letting more energy release from the heart. Let it soften, let it widen. The universe is sending love to you. Working with the universe is safe. The universe is going to guide you. Let yourself be guided. Let's go ahead and go into the throat chakra. I allow myself to release any words that I never said. Very specific. I release any words that I never said. And I allow them to come out like a song. I allow them to come out in this is going to be an interesting word, but in a melodious fashion. Jackie, welcome in. How are you? How was your Monday? My voice gets to be heard. My voice gets to expand. My voice gets to speak truth. And hang on, my back itches. Got it. Okay. My voice, I'm hearing like a mixture of words here. Busy day, yeah. It was, a Monday. It was pretty busy, yeah. But hopefully it was good. My voice gets to be prompt. Marley, welcome in. How are you? My voice gets to be patterned. That is so interesting. And thank you for liking the live, Marley. So again, just let these words hit. Let these words vibrate within you. To me, what that's really hinting at, those two phrases that we just said, I am good, Sharzad. How are you? How was your Monday? And thank you for sharing the live. But those two phrases to me are saying, my voice gets to come together in a confident fashion, and my voice gets to come together without me worrying about how others are going to perceive it. I'm just speaking my truth in my aligned way. So I let those words come out of my throat deeply and securely. Good, Charzad. Let's get both sides of the neck and go up into the jaw and help open things up and relax things in there. I get to be my own creator. Thank you, Damien, for the heart me. How are you? And thank you, Sharzad, for liking the live. I get to be my own creator of my universe. Yes, you do. And oh my gosh, you guys. I haven't made an official announcement yet because there's still pieces of my website that I need to redo and rebuild a bit. But I have a completely new package where you can work with me. So if you go to my website, you can get a little sneak peek of what turn my work is taking. So if you go to my appointments, there's a whole new package that includes manifesting and sessions with me. So go check that out if you're curious. I'll explain more later when everything else is done. Good, Damien. I'm glad you're doing better. And welcome in. Welcome back. Let's amp up some energy. I give myself permission to exist in the realm of the divine. I exist in the realm of the divine. Hi, Melissa. How are you? How's your Monday? I exist in the realm of this energy. It is not separate from me. It is not far away from me. I am part of this energy. I give myself permission to simply just believe in myself here. Ooh, that was some floaty energy. So let's anchor in with that too. Anchoring in, anchoring in. I am safe. I am grounded, connecting with earth energy. If you need to literally envision like your feet being planted on the ground, connecting your root chakra with the ground, do that now, but we're grounding your energy. And then at the same time, I believe in myself and I believe in divine energy flowing through me. Whew. How are we feeling over there? How are we feeling after that full moon? Now that we're like a week out, how are we feeling now? Well, almost a week out. I believe in the guidance of my soul. I believe in the guidance of my truth. Thank you, Courtney, for the heart me. How are you? How is your Monday? Opening up your energy. I don't think TikTok is like making me visible to people. I don't know what's up tonight. I'll give it a few more minutes and then we might have to reset. Good. How are you feeling after the full moon? I was just asking that question to everybody. Thank you, Jackie, for reposting, and thank you, Courtney, for liking the live. Let's open up the shoulders. Let's physically open up the shoulders with energy. Thank you, Jackie, for liking the live. I allow myself to release what is not mine in my energy. I simply allow it to move. Good, Courtney, good. Yeah, I feel like the energy collectively is overall more positive, and there's actually something I want to send out to everyone. I'm not going to say anything else about it, but it relates to that. So In the coming days, there will be something else coming for everybody. Thank you, Cheryl, for liking the live. Ooh, I will never allow my truth to dissipate. Wow, what a strong saying in the middle of that, after we were just opening our shoulders to physically let some stress out. I will never allow my truth to dissipate. Thank you, Stephanie and Courtney, for liking the live. And thank you, Marley, for sharing. I claim right here, right now, that my truth is a beacon. My truth is the light. My truth is the way. Opening those shoulders a bit more with that. Ooh. I feel like someone is like really carrying like a burden from someone else, like some stress about work, like something that someone else said. So again, I give myself permission to open my energy. I open my energy and I do not take on any energy of anyone else's. The energy does not belong to me. I let it go. Courtney, that is so exciting. Congratulations. And thank you for liking the live. I open up my spirit to speak to the truth. Whoa, how does that feel? Ooh, I speak to the truth and I speak to the divine. Because you can. This isn't like something that's only reserved for a select few people. Is it easier for some than others? Of course, it's just like anything else. Some things are going to be easier, some things are going to be a bit harder, but it's available and doable by all of you. Oh, Courtney. Hello, Cassidy. How are you? Welcome in. They might snuggle before you know it. Ooh, let's open up the shoulders are like screaming at me tonight. So continuing to open up the shoulders, open up across the collarbone, open up down like, I don't know what you call this, but this part of your like arm and chest. Oh no, what's happened? I give myself permission to remove any layers, any armor that do not belong to me. Interesting word, armor. I remove any layers, any armor that does not belong to me. So again, dealing with projections. So anything that has been projected onto me, I allow myself to shed it. Thank you, Shannon, for liking the live. I shed resistance to movement. Oh, of course, goes with the title of tonight. Resistance is released from my psyche. Resistance is released from my subconscious. Resistance as it relates to other people's opinions of how I should move, I let it go. Again, let's make sure everyone's connected, sending that energy down the central channel. Oh goodness, Cassidy. I am so sorry. Definitely come in, sit back, relax. Oh goodness. Yeah, let's try to take your mind off of that. Anything, anyone. Yeah, that's right. Anything anyone has on their mind. No, that sounds wrong. Anyway, you know what I mean. Anything you have on your mind. Let yourself breathe here. Let yourself release it here. If you want to share it here, you absolutely can. People talk all the time in this chat and share things. We have a very supportive space here. Let it out. Thank you, Jada, for liking the live. Amping up the heat, amping up the warmth, amping up the energy as we go deeper. Ooh, I just feel like it needs to be said. Thank you, Dylan, for liking the live and the heart me. I allow my spirit to be healed. I allow my spirit to be loved on. And how are you, Dylan? Thank you, Courtney, for liking the live. I am good, Whitney. How are you? Welcome in. My spirit gets to be loved on. I feel like that is so big right now, especially for a lot of you in here. Just accepting the help. I know, especially in our society, we're all about like independence. We want to be very hyper individualistic. And in some aspects, that's great. But we also have to remember how to accept help and not let ourselves become sick to fail. So accept the love, accept the energy from the universe. Oh, Whitney, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Stephanie, for liking the live. I give myself permission to take a break. I take a break in this energy. I take a break in the rat race. I take a break in the race in my mind. Oof. Oh, Damien. I am so sorry. You know, we live and learn. That really sucks and that really hurts. I don't want to diminish that at all. But yeah. We are constantly learning. We are constantly evolving. We are constantly learning, you know, what framework we want to live inside of, and, you know, who we are as people and how much guidance we need or how much guidance we value from others. So I am so sorry. And we change. We change too. Maybe at that time, that was the right move. And maybe today, not so much. Energy changes, circumstance change. Sending more loving energy. I just want to like give everyone an energetic hug right now here for a moment. Yes, Kristen, yes. Nothing is needed of you here except to just let the energy, let the universe love on you. Let the universe just hold you. So sending everyone like this big energetic hug. Just let yourself open. You can feel whatever you're feeling. It's encouraged. That's part of energy movement, is when things come up, do not shove them down. They are trying to come up because something is processing, something is moving. We are trying to get somewhere. We are trying to, you know, have an epiphany and open something. So don't ever hold anything in or hold anything back. Just putting a little sugar baby oil on my hands to encourage that receptive energy, encourage that, you know what, everything I want, everything I desire, I can have it. And I'm okay with claiming it, and I feel good about claiming it, and I feel good especially about accepting loving energy from the universe. Ooh, entanglement. That takes me, does anyone remember the entanglement era with Will Smith's wife, Jada? She was in an entanglement. That silly moment that just brought that up for me. But the universe says, I no longer allow myself to identify with the energy of entanglement, the energy of entanglement that brings me down into places and spaces with problems that are not my own. Now, this is different from like, you know, caring about situations in the world. This is like someone is trying to be enmeshed in your energy inappropriately. So I no longer identify with the words of entanglement and the words of enmeshment. I release them from my subconscious. I release them from my vocabulary. I release them from my throat, especially the throat. I allow myself to no longer talk myself into spaces of entanglement and enmeshment. How does that feel? Thank you, Marley, for liking the live. We have like some really big topics popping up so fast here tonight. It's very interesting, but I like it. I guess all in the name of going forward. Makes a lot of sense. So this is like a lot of things we would address in private sessions, and here you go. Here, you get some of it here. So sit back and hang on. but also relax. We're not going to do anything too insane here. Why am I getting orange juice? Orange juice. Okay. Sometimes foods come through. Is anyone drinking orange juice or something or craving it? Maybe I'm just craving it. I give myself permission to no longer reside in the energy of stagnation. I'm like seeing someone sitting on like a bus stop bench, and it's like, I am no longer going to sit and wait here. You had some a bit ago, Stephanie. I love it. You know, sometimes like energy will come through is like foods for me as well. It's so funny. Like there was a period for like months on end, the universe, thank you Fuckery and Shenanigans for liking the live. How are you? Where the universe was like communicating with foods and things. It was so funny. It was like every person's session. Thank you for the heart me. It was every person's like group session, private session, here on live. It was just like, those were my cues for the few months. It was crazy. It was funny. Thank you, Courtney, for liking the live. So I no longer allow myself to sit on this bench and not pick up my feet and not stand up in the sunshine and start walking down the sidewalk. I allow myself to walk. I am no longer waiting on things to be brought to me. This is so interesting. I think this actually popped up in someone's candle reading. Believe it or not, this like similar message. I don't know whose it was, but anyway, if you're here and this was you, thank you, Kristen, for the heart me, and thank you, EB. Wait, how do you say your name? But thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But it came up in someone's reading. It's like, okay, it's not the time to sit here and wait for things to like find you. Like there's no amount of magnetism that you can have right now, because the purpose and the goal right now is to move and feel like that conscious creator, feel engaged in what you're creating in your life. Does that make sense? So I allow myself to get up and move and find the things that are attracted to me, that are meant for me, that are going to come to me, but I have to meet them some of the way. So I am unafraid to move my feet. I am unafraid to move my energy. I am unafraid to participate, to experiment, to experience, to explore. Lots of E words all right there, but all make sense. How are we feeling with that? I am allowing myself, thank you Stephanie for liking the live, I'm allowing myself to be a creator, to be a participant. I am allowing myself to find joy on the way, joy in this journey. Let's open up everyone's energy a bit more, and I want your inner lights to shine so bright, and I want you to engage in getting your light to shine brightly. So how I see everyone's right now is, the word that comes to mind is like fractal, and I know you're probably like, what the fuck does that mean? So it's like I see this source light that's very white, but then there's like these fractals of light coming from different directions that are sort of like rainbow colored. So it's just like this very pure, high vibrational light. So breathing into the center of your body, making it brighter. As you breathe out, more color starts to surround you. Thank you, the Velvet Graham, for liking the live. Allow it to warm your body. Allow it to start letting your heart vibrate. Breathing in again, breathing more life into your light. Breathing out, and then you see more of these colors start to surround you. More of these colors start to shine and sparkle. Almost like holographic, I guess would be a better word. Have you seen like that 3D, or not 3D printed chocolate, but I think the mold's like 3D printed, but the way that it's printed, it makes the surface of the chocolate look like rainbow or holographic, but there's no color on it whatsoever. It's just the way like the light is hitting like the grooves in the mold. That's like kind of how I see the color in everyone's energy, if that makes any sense, if you've ever seen that. Thank you, 0303. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So breathe in again to your light. Breathing in. Let it go, grow bigger, grow taller. Breathing out. More colors surround you. Now let it vibrate all the way from your heart space down to your root chakra. I allow myself to identify and come online with my life force energy, my source energy, my truth energy. I allow myself to be in the energy of greatness. That's a big word. That's kind of a broad word. But it's just wanting you to start identifying with your energy being something more profound and divine than what you've given it credit for or to be. Thank you, T, for liking the live and the Velvet Gram. So I allow myself to reside in the energy of greatness. My energy is great. No matter how ordinary I view myself to be or how ordinary I view my life to be, my energy is anything but. Thank you, Denise, for liking the live. No one's energy is ordinary. We come from stardust. We are made from the same amazing things out there in the universe. Like, we literally come from that material. You're anything but ordinary. So start engaging with yourself like that. Leela, welcome in. How are you? How was your Monday? And thank you for the heart me, the Velvet Gram. I am no longer twisting myself. I am no longer twisting my words to fit appropriateness. Let that vibrate for a second. It was pretty good. It was busy, but it was good. So that's not saying like go off the rails and be inappropriate. It's saying don't dampen yourself, don't make yourself smaller for the sake of someone else's comfort necessarily. So like social rules that, keep you from speaking up when you should speak up, or keep you from feeling like you're expressing yourself authentically, you know what I mean? Things that, aren't really needed, things that don't really make any sense, silly unspoken rules that we sometimes make up when we are engaging with one another. Exactly, Kristen. Yeah. So not worrying so much about, is someone going to think I was impolite? Is someone going to think that, I wasn't, being the perfect, social butterfly? Just letting that go out the window. Opening the energy more. Opening your space, allowing angelic light in. If you haven't consciously engaged with the angelic light, sending angelic white light into your space. Ooh, with that being said, I no longer reside at the feet of others. That's huge. Saying it so boldly, I no longer reside at the feet of others. So I am not placating to others. I am not trying to make it the most ideal experience for others. You are operating as yourself. You are operating for yourself. Take a big deep breath in, full body breath. Breathing out, sending all that energy down to the ground. Let it leave your body. The earth and the universe are going to cleanse it. I allow all pieces that do not belong to me from all spaces and places to drop right out of my body, to leave my energy, to go down to the ground, to be cleansed and transformed. And what's left is a more radiant light within me. You are a more radiant light, and it's always been there. I want to make that so clear. And if you go on my website to read more about me, again, there's still pieces of it under construction, but like the meat and potatoes are there. Read more about like my philosophy and what I think and how this work has transformed, is that we aren't necessarily like creating something from scratch inside of you. We are just unlocking what's already there, showing you that it's there, showing you how you can use it, how you can make it bigger, how you can make it stronger. So these things that you want, these things that like you dream about or you envision, you know, this life that you're wanting to create and manifest, these aren't like ideas that are just floating out in the universe and we got to figure out how can we get our claws into them and, you know, hopefully we can, you know, reel them in. These are within you. We just need to speak to the soul. We need to have a conversation with your energy. What are the things we need to know? What do we need to release? What is going to help your light vibrate? What is going to help your light come forward so that you can see where to follow, you know, so that you can see the path forward for your soul. So, in a nutshell, I don't identify with the energy of being broken or the energy that you're missing something. I don't like those words. I don't like those phrases. I don't like those philosophies. It already exists within you. We gotta like see behind things. We gotta move some things around. Does that make sense? Because I definitely think those kinds of philosophies can be dangerous too. Velvet Graham, do you mean like, have you just been like going through a lot so you kind of feel like, you know, you've lost that sense of connection? Because we're never truly disconnected from like source. We're never truly, thank you Rowan for liking the live, we are never like truly, I guess like our energy doesn't get taken. Thank you. We just like our senses kind of, you know, get redirected. You know, our focus gets redirected, and it takes practice to stay consciously engaged with who we are and to stay consciously engaged with the universe. As with anything, it takes practice and it takes effort. Oh, but like I was saying, I was getting off on my little train track there. I think those philosophies or the messaging of you're broken and you're missing something, I think those are dangerous, because that's putting people in a space of, it's putting you in a space of despair when, you know, you may already be in despair. It's like digging you deeper into that hole. And also it's just not the truth. Like, to me, that's fear language. And that's, you know, if someone is trying to get you to like buy something from them or be a part of some sort of movement and they're doing it with that kind of language, to me, they're not doing it in good faith. And some people may not agree, but I feel like if that is the only way, Tara, I am good. How are you? Welcome in. But I feel like if that is the only messaging that can get people drawn in, then that is fear-based and that is dangerous. So keep your eyes and ears peeled as you travel through the spiritual world and the things that you engage in. If it's always like this, you need to come to me, you need to join this movement because you're broken and you're missing something, I'd go the other way. Don't do that. Good. How are you feeling after the full moon? We're almost a week out from it. I feel like it just like opened a new door for all of humanity to like start to see more goodness. Now, again, we don't engage in toxic positivity here and like, oh my God, everything's great, because it's not. But like, it's just allowing everyone's energy to be like, okay, we can do something and we can still have goodness and we can, you know, it's going to be incremental, right? It's not going to happen in a night. It's not going to happen in a month. It's not going to happen in a year, especially when you're talking on like humanity scale, but it can be done. Things can move, things can change, and they will. Thank you, the Velvet Graham, for sharing the live. I'm feeling bored, more bored than usual at present. Makes sense. Let me tell you why. So I believe we are now in Saturn retrograde. So right now, a lot of people are kind of pumping the brakes on things, me included. It's just like a natural feeling in everyone's energy, because what is happening right now under Saturn? People who are meant to show their ass are going to show their ass, in a nutshell. So if you are feeling that energy to just kind of hang out, absorb, you know, put more things together in your mind, you know, get more together in your energy, that's why. So Saturn is it's definitely going to be an interesting one, especially, you know, seeing who does what. Oh no, Rowan, I'm so sorry. That is never easy or fun. And thank you, the Velvet Graham, for liking the live. You're welcome. Yeah, so don't try to like force yourself to do a whole lot right now if you don't feel to. This is definitely more of a time like, hey, just take in some energy healing, maybe work on some things. If there's like some things you've been needing to clear out, whether that's like a physical thing or like an energetic thing, focus on that, because the stage is set for people to kind of show their true colors right now. So it's gonna happen how it's gonna happen under this retrograde. It'll be interesting. Needed, but interesting. So also on that note, again, you know, we've been working on speaking your truth, being in alignment with yourself. So I don't want this to sound contradictory. Still, we're moving in alignment, but just maybe if you start to feel too big for your britches, so to speak, maybe reflect is what I want to say. Maybe don't go on that tirade just yet under Saturn retrograde. Maybe go inward and think about it for a minute. And you can still, you know, make your authentic feelings known without going overboard. You get what I mean? Get what I'm saying? So. Central channel. I am a clear beacon of energy. I am a clear, this is so funny, a clear tube of energy. This is how I used to explain it back in my early days, you know, like before I really started my business, I came on TikTok, and I just like was sharing energy healing, but I really didn't have the intention of building a business at that time. It really wasn't until like the last 2 years I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a business here. Like, this is what I'm really called to do. But anyways, not important to what I'm about to say anyway, but just a little background history. So I see the central channel as like this tube down the middle of everyone's bodies. You remember those like bank tubes that you would like send your deposit up in or whatever at the bank? I kind of see it like that. So we clear that out. So if that helps you visualize, if that helps you move the energy, I love visualizations if you're a very visual person. So clearing that out, any junk, any dust bunnies, I release. I am connected. I am free flowing. I'm glad you do. Ooh. So again, you're never like completely cut off from any energy. You're never completely cut off from the universe. We just can't be, because we are made from that divine energy. We are made from that divine material. But sometimes it can get a little mucked up, you know, with our own energy, with our own thoughts, you know, with the things that, you know, cloud our judgment, you know. So sometimes we just gotta get in there and do a little maintenance. Whew. Let's send this down to the ground. This is like really moving some energy down in my pelvis for me. So if you're feeling that, that's what's happening over there, or over, well, on both sides here. So sending that muck down to the ground. Again, anything that you don't want to hold on to, anything that is not yours, send it down to the ground. Connect with Earth. Earth can handle it. Earth is going to cleanse it. Earth is going to help you feel safe. It is going to help you get your bearings. If you feel like you're kind of in a loop and you don't know where to go, get grounded. Connect with Earth. Connect through your root chakra. And thank you, the Velvet Graham, for liking the live. Rain, how are you? Welcome in. How was your Monday? I have to yawn. Maybe. Okay. Up past your bedtime, shame. I'm just kidding. But how are things going? I've been up past my bedtime a lot recently too. Shame on me. Thank you, Alex, for liking the live. Ooh. There's something in the pelvis that wants to move. But at the moment, it doesn't necessarily want to be named, which I find so interesting. And this does happen from time to time. Things have been phenomenal. Switched companies and making new friendships. I'm so happy for you, Rain. Heavy Rowan. Yeah, I'm feeling it real heavy on this side too. But from time to time, especially on a live, since this is like a very like open forum, sometimes things will want to move, but the energy, the universe is like, don't name it because of the nature of the sensitivity of the issue. You get what I mean? So it can still move what the piece of it that needs to move for the purpose of this live. It can still, you know, find its way out, travel its way out. So breathing into the pelvis, breathing in if you have a womb, the womb space, just, you know, that area between your hips. Breathing out down to the ground. I release any hurt. I release any, it's trauma related. I release any trauma. I release the pieces that have had a grip on me, that have kept me stagnant, that have kept me frozen. I allow it to go into the earth, and I allow myself to anchor in. And now, there's different types of trauma, right? Ooh, Rowan. So trauma can be developed from anything. So this feels like it's a few different topics for people. There's like big T trauma, there's like smaller T trauma. We're not trying to make a comparison, and by me saying that, that's not what I'm getting at. Whatever you're needing to release, however it came about, you know, however it's felt in your body, or for whatever reason it's had a grip in your body, we're letting it go. So breathing in again, breathe out down to the ground, sending in divine white light heavy behind it as you release, sending in sunny energy as you release. Just keep breathing. Sending in more light, sending in Archangel Michael. Ooh. How are we feeling? Are we feeling that release more? I think we need to do it again. Thank you, Alex, for liking the live and the Velvet Graham. But I feel like some of that just moved pretty good, but there is still some, we need to do some scraping, a little bit of scraping in there. So going in, just breathe normally, breathe, and just scraping a bit, scraping the energetic walls. The bird, welcome in. How are you? How was your Monday? I'm allowing myself to clear all the gunk. It's kind of like, I'm good, thank you for asking. It's like when you have old oil in your car and it's like sludgy. We're talking like real old. That's what I'm like scraping out. I allow myself to give over all of the pieces, all of the trauma, all of the knots, ooh, especially the knots. I give it all over because it no longer belongs to me. Making you burp, I love it. So the bird, we're just doing our general energy healing tonight. The topic, the arching topic, or the theme really for all of it, is going forward. So we're addressing things to help us go forward. And right now I'm scraping energy out of the pelvis. How are we doing over there? Velvet Graham says they're burping. like it's getting lighter in there. I give myself permission to engage in light. Engage in light in the pelvis. Interesting way to phrase it, but engage in the light in the pelvis. I engage in the sunshine. I engage in the angelic light, the angelic energy. Connecting you with earth and making sure that you are grounded and feeling safe as we do so. I am safe in my energy. I am safe in my truth. I am safe in my release. Hang on just a second. All right. Getting more deeply rooted into the earth. Again, anytime you feel like, thank you for the heart, me, Leela. Anytime you feel like you don't have a direction, anytime you feel like you're just kind of out of sorts and maybe floaty, connect with earth. Connect with your root chakra, anchor it in. So this is energy healing. So I'm doing it as a collective for the group. How are we doing over there now? Let's go back and up into the stomach. Angelic, how are you? Welcome in. Going up into the stomach, back up into, thank you for the night star, the pelvic gram. Going up, I'm seeing let's hit the solar plexus. So I relate to myself through, let's go with it. I relate to myself through sunny energy, through bright energy, through playful energy, because that is what is in the solar plexus. Oh, Angelic, I'm so sorry. Definitely come in, take all the energy that you need. Did you do the health collective with us? I don't think you did. I don't know when I'm going to open it again, but if we do it again, I think the health collective would be a good thing to jump in. Did you even know about it? I don't even know if you knew about it. But the health, okay, let me tell you what it is. So it's 15 straight days of Reiki, okay, through candle magic. So I burn candles and do Reiki for you every night for 15 days. And then in those 15 days, we also have 3 collective sessions together where I actually show you like this bubble of energy, if you will, that is out in the universe, where you actually like can go and put yourself in meditation, and it's like you're in an energetic hospital is the best way to describe it. And it's just like helping you like clear out, clean out. It works on mindset, it works on the physical, whatever goal that you have, it helps work on it. So I have run it twice now. I don't know when we'll do a third time, but when I do, I'll announce it again. But it is fascinating. It does, again, no matter how many times I do this energy healing, no matter how many times I do something, I'm always fascinated. It is a truly fascinating, I mean, like insane energy up there. Yes, Melissa, I love it. I love every time we do it. I mean, the energy just like from the first time I ran it to the second time, holy cow, the universe, the energy like increased, it expanded, it started to feel like it was just running through us like water. So it's always developing. Like, and Usui said back in the day that Reiki would always continue to develop. There's always like more expanded levels available to us. And we have found such a fascinating source of energy in the Health Collective. So we'll definitely keep doing it. And it's a service that I offer for like nothing. I practically give it away. And I'm able to give it away because I do it as a group. So yeah, I love doing it. So it'll probably always stay the same price that it is, which is just $40 for all of that, and which is insane. That like works out to $2 a day or something like that. But yeah, I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things to do so far. So I can't wait to see how it morphs again. Yeah, I love like these offers that the universe, so you guys have to remember, or if you don't know, any offer that I build is not something that I am like coming up with on my own. This comes from the angelic, this comes from the divine. I mean, everything from like the structure to like what sessions we're doing to how much it costs, like it comes from the divine, because it's all about the energetics, because each component plays with each other. Each component interacts with one another. So I build everything from the divine. So, ooh, okay, I got stuck in my bracelet. And thank you, Alex, for liking the live. I know that might not be so interesting for everyone out there, but like if someone else in here is in the energy healing space, like trust spirit, trust what you hear from spirit, like let spirit guide you like on how to build out, you know, what offering is needed for people, and whatever, you know, they give you, go with it. Like don't doubt it, because anytime that you start to try to like change it, or you start to try to like make it something that it's not, that's when it gets wonky. So trust what spirit gives you. Yes, the Velvet Graham, it is incredible. And so I have services that range, you know, from like $40. My manifesting candles are $22. And then I have services that range into the several $100s. I've had packages that have been $1,000 or more. And again, like it's because there are different offers, different needs, different purposes, different energies. So there are definitely a range of ways to work with me. So just keep your eyes peeled, because I have restructured my website. I'm still working on it. I have rebuilt things. So more to come. And thank you, Dylan, for liking the live. There will be something for people to jump in at any point. So don't think that you're being left out in any of this. You're not. No one's being left out of anything. Multiple ways to engage in this energy and to work together, and multiple things that will be brought forward, you know, for the need of the collective. But how are we feeling over there? How is the pelvis area feeling? I feel like we could do a little bit more release. So with that, I'm gonna use Success and Motivation. I get these from Lunam Love. She is the woman who taught me Reiki. Love her. And she does more like witchcraft things. She's like more into that. So she makes a lot of like candles, sprays, stuff like that. She does energy healing obviously as well. But I love her. She was one of the first people I found on my spiritual journey, and I'm like, oh my God, I love it. I love learning about, you know, all the things that you can do with your energy, and like the candles and the sprays and all that. So, oh, angelic. Okay, let's keep working on it. Yes. Lunam, so like lunar, but Lunam, love. So yeah, I'm more of the energy healing, like let me offer you my physical services, and she also does a lot of witchy things. So if you're into that, which I am too, she offers a lot of those things. I buy all of her products. I don't think I'll ever make products. That's just not me. That's not my path. So I get my stuff from her. I love her, I endorse her, obviously. And I'm more of like the let's do the energy healing, let's connect, let's work one-on-one, let's work in a group kind of thing. That's where my calling is personally. But oh my God, I probably have like 70, 80 things from her. Like this one's Desire, this one's Sugar Baby, the one I just used was Motivation and Success. I don't think I have anything else immediately near me. Back there, I have the Empress. So she has like tarot card inspired oils too. The Empress, oh my God, it smells so good. That candle, what is that candle? Don't remember. One of them's Venus Flytrap, one of them's Spirit Guide. Yeah, I got them everywhere. Got stuff everywhere. Oh, let me do a puzzle piece. Yes, I'm a real person. I am not a robot. I am not a stream. Well, I'm streaming, but I'm not like a pre-recorded stream. Oh, I forgot to mention, so she is more active on Instagram. She does have TikTok, but most of her stuff is on Instagram and Facebook. Ooh, this is a very strong phrase, but I like it. Let's go with it. I allow myself to no longer remain clueless. But what is this really talking about? This isn't like you're dumb energy. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm not going to call anyone dumb. Well, there might be a few people I might call dumb. I am spiritual. I am not perfect, okay? And sometimes I think some people need to hear that. But we're talking about people who are very rude and inconsiderate. We're not talking about you. What this is getting at is I no longer allow myself to remain clueless to my own needs. I am no longer shoving them in a corner. I am no longer putting them on the back burner. I am no longer allowing myself to deny what my needs are. Does that make sense? I am empowering myself to fully see myself in my full light and in my full capacity. How does that feel? Ooh. I embrace who I am. I embrace what is up ahead for me. Oh, I love that, the Velvet Graham. So if you were needing confirmation that there is more up ahead for you, there it is. Oh, I got what you meant. No worries. There is more. There is more that resides in the future for you. If you want to engage with it, if you want to claim it. Because our lives are not completely predetermined. Are there some things that, we kind of have to wait out and see, how it plays out? Yes, because there's like a lesson somewhere in that. But that doesn't mean that every part of our lives is already determined. We can change fate. That's why I do this energy healing. Like, I wouldn't be here doing this if this weren't a possibility. I wouldn't have built a business if this weren't a possibility. You have the option to engage with more or continue sitting more off to the side. So allow yourself to not be embarrassed of having needs. I feel that energy kind of overwhelming, and I get that. I have been there. That has been me. If you are drawn to me, it's probably because we have had a very similar past. I am no longer embarrassed of my needs. Everyone has them. And when you see those people that claim their needs, engage with their needs, and they get what they want, ask yourself, thank you, Abby, for liking the live, why don't I deserve that too? There is no reason that I don't deserve to do the same thing. You deserve to put yourself out there. You deserve to have people see you, have good things happen to you. So I claim that there is more in the future for me. How are we feeling? Are we ready to start tucking in again? If you are feeling this energy where it's like, you know, you're not wanting to like push yourself and like go 90 to nothing. Nicholas, welcome in. How are you? And thank you for liking the live. It's because we are now in Saturn retrograde. So right now, the stage is being set for people to show their true colors. So if you feel more of the energy to just kind of like sit back and hang out, you're probably not one of them that this retrograde is, you know, gonna kind of, I guess, put on center stage. Me too, Tara. I am so glad you're here. It has been an amazing journey, like all the shifting we've been doing, the progression, like the path and the goal of doing this, you know, continues to evolve. So, oh, Nicholas, how was that? So yeah, it's been amazing, and we have more things to do, more places to go, more things to engage in. I do want to say with that, make sure you are following on all the socials that you can follow on, because, you know, sometimes things will show up in one place that don't show up in another. So there are more things coming. There are more things being introduced. I have an email list as well. All of these links are in the bio, I believe, if I've updated them all, but I'm on Facebook. StarBloom Healing, you can pretty much find me by using that name, StarBloom Healing LLC, or my actual name, Carolyn Spear, but it's Spear with 2 E's. You can find me on socials that way. My only socials are tied to StarBloom Healing, so if you find me, you've probably found the right one. So, yeah. By myself, it's been good. Yeah, you know, I've lived on my own for, you know, a while now. It's, you know, I'm 35, so it's not my first rodeo. But it can be very freeing, you know, learn more about yourself. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. But it is different. It is. All right, let me start tucking you in nice and snug. Ooh, my wrist just popped. You can be whatever kind of energy burrito you want to be. Oh, that's awesome, Nicholas. You are so welcome. Sealing you in, sealing you in.